What is up, Zero Gang? My name is Casco Zero Vlogs, and today I have my V-neck Zero Gang merch on. I saw a comment where someone said, do I have V-necks? So I do have V-necks, so make sure you guys check the store out. Now, we are going to be reacting to Blueface stomping out a bouncer. Now, this is one of the leaks. I never really liked Blueface. Blueface was always lame to me. He got famous for being a terrible rapper. But you know, I'm not hating on this hustle, good for him, but he is a very terrible rapper. He doesn't really have any talent. He just got famous because I guess females think he's attractive, and his rapping skills were so bad that it made him go viral. So we're gonna be talking about Blueface and pretty much my thoughts on him stomping on a bouncer. I heard that was about that the bouncer didn't know who he was or something like that, but I have the entire article which I'm gonna read to you guys. I mean, of course, with all of the articles, we have a video to watch as well. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Help me get my video out there in this jungle that we call YouTube. Without further ado, we are going to be just figuring out what happened with this, and hopefully it's as amusing as it sounds. Not the bouncer getting beaten up, but the man having such a small, you know, fragile ego that someone didn't know who he was and he stomped him. I hope that's true. So let's watch this and figure it out, guys. So it says surveillance footage of Blueface stomping out a club bouncer has leaked online. It was first reported that the incident took place at Skinny Lodge after Blueface was stopped at the door by security. Blueface was asked for ID. He was not carrying any, but he put out his phone to show the bouncer that he was famous. I mean, who cares if, like, that doesn't do anything. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, anyone can make a fake profile, or, you know what I mean? You need an ID. Anyway, so he put out his phone to show that he was famous. The bouncer still decided to turn him away, as a phone is not ID. Exactly, the bouncer did the right thing. Your phone isn't an ID. Who cares? Anybody can make a Photoshop picture of them being famous. You know what I mean? Blueface and his crew of 2 men then decided to jump the bouncer. Wow, something that simple. That's actually worse than the bouncer I know who he is. This is actually worse. Alright, so this is the official video of the leaked footage of Blueface stomping on the bouncer. And as you guys know, YouTube doesn't like it, so I might have to blur this just as a heads up. But if not, YouTube allowed it to be on their website. So let's see what happens here. So the man's getting pushed around. He's a skinny little bouncer. For me to be a bouncer, I'm usually used to like BONs. So there's Blueface right there. Oh, that's a bunch of dudes, not 2 dudes. They slapping the dude, they punching the dude. Hold up. Yo. And his little hoes over there. Is one chick getting high over there? Oh, they're taking pictures? What type of stuff is that? They're really beating this dude up. That is some real hood stuff. Then Blueface gets a stomp in. Really? Wow. Wow. Who's that? That's Blueface. Okay, that's Blueface right there. And they stomping on him. Yo, they really stomping this dude. That is crazy. Look at this. Because he didn't have ID? This is a lawsuit. This is a lawsuit. This is a big lawsuit. That's so crazy how people can have so much money, right? And their confidence and their egos are so small. They stumped him so bad. They think they killed him, man? Like he's whoa. Did they murder him? Wow, look, he's pushing to make sure he's alive. That's nuts, dude. That's why you have to carry. This is the exact reason why you have to carry. This is why you have to carry. Whether it's, you know, a pew pew, can't say it, I'm trying to keep this monetized, or a little shiv. You guys get my drift? You need to carry something, because no way I will let this happen to me. No way I will go to jail before I let something like this happen to me. No way. No, absolutely no way, dude. I would not let someone harm me physically. Absolutely not. I don't care how many dudes it is. I'm taking at least 4 of you guys out. I'm taking at least 2 of you guys out. And I mean, like, ending their lives. Like, I'm not about to get stumped to near death. Absolutely not, dude. Let's read the rest of the article and figure out what happened in detail. So it goes on to say in the video, a member of Blueface crew throws the first punch. Blueface is then seen stomping the security with another crew member before 2 women enter the frame to record. See, they did record it. That's pathetic. The women were recording like, look guys, I want Blueface. Look at him stump somebody. That's why I love Blueface. He committed, attempted murder. That's why the girls are acting. So it goes on and said they didn't sit on their phone. Blueface continues to stomp on the rapper before he is seen trying to lift the security guard, and at one point tries to check to see if he is conscious. That is sad, dude. Can you imagine beating someone so bad that you're like, is he conscious? Is he alive? Like, dude, like, that's a problem within itself, man. It goes on to say the security guard was taken to the hospital where he was given stitches. Law enforcement says that a battery report has been filed and the altercation is currently being investigated. As a report was filed, there is also a chance the bouncer will sue the rapper after such a brutal attack. He better sue the rapper after such a brutal attack. So I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts on this whole thing. Blueface pretty much lived up to exactly what I thought he was. Just a bum, loser, N-word type of dude. I'm black, I can say that. He's just a typical N, unfortunately as it is, this is what he is. No matter how much money you give somebody, no matter how good of a life you give them, no matter what you can provide for them, some people are just useless ends. It just really boils down to that. There is no reason for his ego and his whole, his whole like confidence, his whole structure on him being Blueface, his whole fame, right? That it literally isn't enough for him, to the point where his ego is so weak and so fragile, right? And is being helped up by like 2 sticks from like a treehouse. That the fact that the man didn't accept that he's famous or whatever, he is famous, but you guys know what I mean. Like, he's famous, he should be treated special because he's famous, right? Like, he's out of touch with reality. He's famous, guys. I don't have to show ID. I don't get tickets because I'm famous. Like, these rules are put in place for a reason. You guys get what I'm saying? You have to show ID. Doesn't matter who you are. You have to show ID. But because he's famous, he should get, royal treatments. It's like, dude, you're literally rich. Blueface is literally rich. Like, he's really rich. And he couldn't just go get his ID. He couldn't just have his own party he could easily do. He couldn't even bribe the bouncer, right? He could have given the bouncer easily 5K, easily 10K, easily 15K, easily 20K. Thought nothing of it. Like, that's what most people can't do, right? He could have easily done that, right? That's using your fame to your power. That's using your wealth to your power. That's using, what you have to your power. But he's such a weak man. He's such a weak individual that he couldn't fight the bouncer one-on-one. He's like, you don't know who I am? It hurts his pride. Then he sticks his bull, he sticks his dogs on the bouncer, and then stumps on the bouncer like coward stuff. And even if Blueface himself was just like fighting him, and they got into a tussle, right? And Blueface beat him down, like whooped him, and he was like, yeah, let's get spitting on him, and stomping on him. So he did that all by himself and was like, Blueface is ghetto, but at least he didn't gain up on him with his crew of, thugs. You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of goons. It's just like, dude, are you serious? Like you couldn't. Not only could you not do it yourself, right? You're such a weak man that you couldn't even, properly think that, hey, I could just probably try to bribe him. That's what most people do. If I was in that situation, I really want to get in, I would just bribe the man. Like $10,000 is a lot of money to most people, So it's just like, dude, even $5,000 is a lot to most people. I'm pretty sure the guy would have like, okay, let me slip in for $5,000, The guy could probably use the money. But instead, he was a typical N and stumped him as any typical N would do. That's exactly what I mean. There's some people that you just can't help. And Blueface is one of those type of people that you just can't help, man. Lock this dude up. He's just as bad as the Minneapolis people doing all the rioting in Minneapolis, man. He's literally one of those people. He just have money. That's it. I really got nothing else to say, man. It's so pathetic, dude. It really is pathetic, because then people are gonna see this and be like, oh, well, Blueface did it, so if somebody does it to me, I'm just gonna beat him up. That's what the youth is gonna see. A lot of youth like Blueface, so they're gonna see him do this, right? And they're gonna be like, oh, well, Blueface beat him up, so I'm gonna beat him up too. Like, dude, it's just, it's so pathetic, man. It really, really is. Especially with him being a famous person and actually having the money to bribe the dude and actually having, like actual wealth, power, you know what I mean? This is what a basic person would do, is beat up the bouncer, you know what I mean? This is what typical N's do, and he's just like, nope, won't use my fame to my power. I'm gonna resort back to, back to what I'm used to doing, being an N, So it's just like, dude, it's so pathetic to me. But those are my thoughts. I don't want to rant and ramble, because, you guys know how I get about these videos. I'll just start it's going too far and repeating myself repeatedly, and then I lose my ad revenue, and then it's like a 20-minute video of me just ranting. So I'm gonna end the video right there. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Help me get my video out there in this jungle that we call YouTube. That's gonna get it for the video. And remember, I'm not arrogant, I'm just confident, and thank you for watching.